You're watching Rock Titan TV, live from the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, with the Thunder God, Rick Allen of Def Leppard.
So you were just saying that being on the road, it's been challenging getting into a routine?
Yeah, because what they've done is they've changed the rules in regards to how many hours the drivers can drive.
Really?
Yeah. So what they do is they GPS the engines now. So the companies basically know from the moment you start the bus up or the trucks, they know exactly what it's doing.
Okay.
So in many ways it's better because it's safer, but in other ways you never really settle into a long drive. We've done some long drives, but
don't you get any control over your own transportation? Like, I would think you'd be like in your own country Cadillac, like an Escalade or something.
No. We do it old school.
Right.
Old school here.
Camaraderie, the bonding.
Exactly. So, when you're on a bus for like 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours, you just get rolling down the road, and then, you arrive at the hotel. So then you go like, oh, man, it's too early to stay up, So
now, do the guys at least
head to bed?
Do the guys at least have the Elysian beer to pass the time by?
Oh yeah.
No, I had to bring that up. I was expecting to come back here, and see it look like the Capitals just winning the Stanley Cup, or the Golden State Warriors just winning the championship game with Def Leppard Pale Ale spraying all over the place.
Maybe after the show.
Yeah.
It's a little tame around here before the show.
Yeah.
Rock and roll tea parties and all that.
Yeah. So everybody, in case you didn't know, we're backstage in person with Rick Allen from Def Leppard right now, and finally we caught up in person. Because obviously we've had our Skypers.
We've only ever done Skype calls.
Yeah, and of course Tom got to catch up with you at your art gallery exhibit, which we were just at the other day at Wentworth Gallery.
Oh, cool!
So I actually got to touch your paintings and feel the texture and get the background on them, and it was really cool. It was really cool getting to see your exhibit firsthand. Did you have a chance to get over there at all, or?
No. I'm busy with my day job at the moment.
Your day job, yeah.
It is busy. But I'm happy you said that about the art, because it's one thing seeing them on photographs,
right.
But then another, it's completely a different experience when you see them in person.
Oh, it really is.
So, yeah, a lot of that texture doesn't really translate when you see it on a photograph. So.
Now, has Joe or Phil or Savage given you any bit of a hard time about doing their portrait? Like, when am I going to be part of this Legend series?
Well, I'm working my way through people that aren't on the planet anymore.
Okay, all right.
So I'll get my way around.
Well, hopefully you never get to them then.
No, I know. No, it's going to keep me busy. I mean, as you know, the last 4 or 5 years, we've lost so many greats,
Right.
So, like I say, it's probably going to keep me busy for a while, So, yeah.
You seem tired, man. How's the tour treating you so far? How are you keeping energy levels up here?
Just eating healthy.
Yeah.
Trying to get as much sleep as I can, but it's like I say, trying to get into a routine at the moment is kind of difficult.
Yeah.
But I'm happy.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Just, shows are going well.
So as far as the tour goes, and obviously you've had your share. When you're going from city to city, are there any particular places, across the United States or even Europe for that matter, when you guys are going through, you're like, now when we're here, when we're in this city, we have to do this one particular thing. Do you ever have time to indulge in anything like that?
Well, there's obvious places, you go to Colorado and you sort of indulge in the local sort of wares, or there's a couple of venues that I particularly like playing.
Okay.
One would be the Gorge in Washington,
All right.
in Washington State, and then if you've ever got the chance to go to Red Rocks in just outside of Denver,
Okay.
that's actually really a cool venue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so everywhere's got its charm.
Yeah.
You know?
What do you think of Philadelphia? Obviously, you've had it there.
I love it. Found a nice little Indian bistro last night.
Indian, huh?
Yeah, it was good.
It's a good thing you did it last night, not today.
No, we're good.
Yeah, you handle that all right?
Yeah, no, it was great. It was really good. Only problem was I got caught in the rainstorm. I was soaked by the time I got back to the hotel. It was like dripping water all over the...
You don't have your own personal assistant walking by you with an umbrella, keeping you dry?
No. I'm very independent. I'll get out there on my own and go have a wander around and just go walk about and just discover new things for myself.
Man, you're so humble. If I was you, I'd be like having someone taking care of me, pampering me every step of the way. No, I'm teasing. I'm not like that.
No, I love my independence.
Yeah, right on.
And I always think, whenever I create this entourage, not that I ever would, I just feel as though it draws attention.
Yeah, no, sure.
And I just want to be able to walk around, blend in. And if somebody recognizes me, that's great, And I'm the first person to say hello and be nice, or do you want a picture or whatever,
Yeah, you're very nice.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Now, last time we were talking, you were just mentioning that you were trying out some new things with your drum kit.
Mm-hmm.
How's that been going?
Good. Well, it's a new software.
Right.
And it's, I believe it's called App Trigger. I've found that I have a lot more control. It's more like playing acoustic drums again.
Okay, all right.
It's a lot more expressive. There's a lot more dynamic range. A lot more just dynamics in general. And a sound engineer's liking it. So.
Now, was there anything particular about the hardware that you had to get familiar with, or did anything change with the hardware? Or was it more of a software?
I changed out the pads. I'm using the Yamaha pads now, the GTX pads. And generally everything's in the same, position on the kit. It's more how it plays as opposed to, it's more how it plays. Okay. It was a bit clunky, the old kit. I mean, I was used to it, so I could play it pretty good. But this one, it just tracks really well.
New toys.
Yeah,
they're always good.
I know.
And one thing I noticed on your guys' Facebook page, I don't know if you have it on your website or not. I didn't look at it, but you guys got this Volume 1 vinyl collection that you're putting out from the first 4 records.
Right.
And, of course, Pyromania and Hysteria are on there. Uh-huh. And we just happened to be over the river from the birthplace of vinyl, with Victor Records.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, that's right over there in Camden. And I was just curious, what are your thoughts on vinyl? We've never talked about this. Do you think it's more of a nostalgia thing going on right now, or do you think that there might be some chance it might actually make a comeback?
I think a bit of both. I think when you take something away, it's normally that 10-year mark. Okay. And people are like, wow, we want it back again. We want to hear it. And there was a certain sound to vinyl. So I understand why people are kind of going that way. It's if anybody understands sound, digital is always broken into blocks of sound, whereas analog is like a bell curve. So there's you don't hear any rough edges. It's a lot more pleasing to the ears, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I just thought it was so cool that you guys were doing that, and I can just see such a huge fan base wanting to seize on that opportunity to get some Def Leppard vinyl, as if they hadn't gotten it already over the last 30 years.
You know, I mean, how many times have you bought, you know, your favorite records on different formats? I mean, I do it all the time.
Right.
I'm like, oh man, I don't have that. I need to buy it on this, and by the time I have it about 6 or 7 different times. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I just keep buying the same records.
Yeah. Now speaking of records, all right, we'll segue right into the next thing here. You had your self-titled album Hysteria come out back in 2015. At the end of this tour, has there been any discussion among you guys at all about maybe doing some more new material?
We're always working on new material.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always something on the go, and normally this room would be dedicated to, you know, this small drum kit.
Okay.
There's a couple of guitar amps, bass amp, and then somewhere to just record ideas. But most people these days, you know, you come up with an idea, you just grab this, sing into it, and that's your idea. But then, you know, we'll take that, work on it in small groups. You know, might be Joe and Phil, or Joe and Sab, or, you know, me and Sab, just different combinations. And, you know, whoever comes up with ideas, we just encourage everybody to put them down, and then we'll review them, and then see which ones we want to take forward.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, we were hoping to see that drum kit of yours today, but another time on tour. But I see this right here. You were just in here. Is this one of the Bond socks that we were talking about the other day?
This is my.
Look at this.
This is my Rick Allen Lars Teton's bag.
You know, I was looking for pictures all over the place. I was trying to find some. I couldn't find any.
No, I know. I have to get some more pictures out there.
Well, yeah, you know, we get the bonsai.
Let everybody.
That's nice looking.
See. It is. And like I was saying, you know, the thing I love about it is, you know, no animals were hurt in the making of the bag, and that's really a big one for me. Is the fact that it's, you know, it's a vegan bag, and I'm very proud of it.
Very cool. Now, are any of the other guys rocking that as well? You got Joe and Sab and those guys?
No, you know what? I tend to keep myself pretty private when it comes to, you know, I don't want to feel like you know, I'm trying to push something on somebody else.
These are like your brothers.
No, I know that.
Makes an easy Christmas gift.
That's true.
Birthday present.
That's true.
You know?
But, you know, do I really want those guys walking around with the same bag as me?
I think you just want to stand out. It's just your uniqueness, man. You know? Yeah. So how you feel about playing in front of your Philly fans?
Oh, tonight? Oh,
yeah.
I'm going to love it. It's people here know how to let themselves go, you know? It's great when you get that kind of feedback of an audience, you know? So, yeah, I'm excited for tonight.
Very cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Very cool. Well, everybody, here we are. Well, Rick Allen, Backstage, Def Leppard, Journey on tour right here in Philly. Rick, it's so wonderful finally meeting you in person.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
All right.
Well done, guys. There you go.